may seem daunting at first, but actually, once you understand a few basic rules and regulations, it's really quite simple. The first thing to understand is that it's purely a piece of trickery. It's an invention. It mimics the way that we see the world, but is not really exactly how we see the world. But in terms of rendering things which look three-dimensional, it's a really useful tool. So we're going to give you a few basic ideas. The first thing is that you are the centre of this universe. In other words, everything that you see is absolutely dependent on your position in the world and how objects relate to your position. The next thing is that all parallel lines, unless they're perpendicular to you, will appear to converge somewhere. So what do I mean by that? Well, at the moment we're looking at a series of 4 squares. Each square has 4 sides which are of equal length. Obviously we've got some black ones and we've got some white ones. These sides, these ones down here, are parallel. These sides are parallel. Obviously this side and this side is not parallel to each other, they're at 90 degrees to each other. Now what happens if we change our viewpoint? So I'm just going to move my position. Now obviously I'm just going to move myself to about here. Now this side, and this side is still parallel. Well, we know they're to be parallel, but actually what's happening is that they're now appearing to come together somewhere. They're sloping in the same sort of direction above here, above the horizon somewhere. This side, and this side still roughly appears to be parallel, but because that's still perpendicular to us. If we change the angle of view, we can obviously see now that the horizon has appeared. Now, if we were to follow this line off into the distance, follow this line off into the distance, follow this line off into the distance, we would begin to realise that they met at a certain position. Let's see if we can draw that. So if I keep going and draw that line there, then do another line from here and draw off into the distance. And then draw another line from here off into the distance. What you'll see is that they meet at this point, and we refer to this point as the vanishing point. Now, if I change my eye level, the vanishing point has moved, but it's still, for the moment, on the horizon.